Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I decided to film my October favourites because obviously it's the end of October, and also I haven't done favourites video in so long. I didn't do my September favourites, which is why there is actually quite a lot of products here, because it's kind of my favourites from September and October. I also have barely talked about makeup this month because I've mainly been doing kind of Halloween tutorials and stuff like that, so a lot of the makeup products that I've found that I've loved this month I haven't really spoken about. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit long, so I'm just going to get straight into it. So the first product I've been absolutely loving for like the last couple of months is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. So I know that like this has been going around for so long and people have been raving about it for so long, but I've only just got my hands on it and honestly I cannot recommend it enough. It's like the most incredible coverage ever. It doesn't make my face feel like cakey or like, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a load of foundation on my face. You don't have to apply that much to get that incredible coverage, and it has the most incredible finish out of any foundation I own. For me, like I have normal to dry skin, so I don't really want a matte foundation, but I also don't want a foundation that's going to be super dewy, and this is kind of like right in the middle of that. It does have a kind of dewy finish in a way, but it's not crazy, so I feel like this would also be really good for people with oily skin. This foundation is £29 I think, which isn't actually bad for a foundation. I know that that's a bit more expensive than like drugstore foundations, which is one of the reasons why I didn't like buy it straight away, but honestly the price is so worth it. This has been my favourite foundation and I feel like there's never going to be a time where I don't have this in my collection. Like I feel like I need it all the time, just there in case I need it. I've been loving wearing this clubbing and stuff because it photographs so nicely and I know that it's going to last. It's just one of those go-to foundations for like a full beat face kind of thing. So yeah, really recommend this. I've been absolutely loving it. The second product I've been loving is this Bourjois Universal Illuminating Powder. So I mentioned this in my Boots and Drug So I mentioned this in my Boots and Superdrug haul, and I mentioned that I really wanted to try it because it's kind of supposed to brighten up your under eyes and maybe add a bit more coverage, I'm not really sure. So it is like a pink powder. I don't know if I can show you because it's gonna explode. And honestly, this has done wonders for my under eyes. I have really bad under eye circles, like really bad. And honestly, the tiniest amount of this powder underneath my eyes, it just brightens them up completely and kind of just gets rid of that darkness under there. Obviously it's a pink powder, so it kind of counteracts with the darkness of your under eye circles, and honestly it works so incredibly well. If you have really bad under eye circles and like even after applying concealer and foundation they're still bad, I really recommend this. It's also not a heavy like powder, it's quite a light powder, so it doesn't feel heavy under my eyes. I used to use the Bare Minerals Well Rested powder underneath my eyes because that kind of adds a bit more coverage, but honestly with that one you have to apply the tiniest bit because it gets cakey so fast and it's so easy to mess it up. Whereas with this one it's so light, I don't feel anything under my under eyes. It also smells like my grandma. That sounds so weird, but like it's got that really like older woman posh smell, which I also love. So yeah, I really recommend this if you have bad under eye circles and you're looking for something that will like kind of help with that. This is incredible. I've been absolutely loving it. So the next product I want to speak to you about, and I don't think this will be a surprise to many of you if you watch my channel, but I've been loving the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Ugh, it's so dirty. So about that. This is just amazing. I honestly recommend this so much, I cannot say it enough. I think the price of it is so great for what you get. Like the colours in here are incredible. You get neutrals, you get bright colours. I just think it's amazing. This palette would be incredible if you're a makeup artist and have like clients because you can create so many different looks with this. I love the formula of these shadows as well. I love Morphe eyeshadows like anyway, but somehow these are even better. I don't know how that's like worked out because Morphe eyeshadows are incredible anyway, but I just love this so much. They're so kind of like, I don't even know, they just blend out so nicely, so easy to use, and the pigmentation is incredible. She honestly did such an incredible job with this palette. Like if I came out with a palette like this I would be so chuffed. Like you can now get it on Beauty Bay like pretty much all the time. Before it was like a struggle to get, like when I got it it was a struggle, but now I think it's pretty easy to get and I honestly haven't like put it down. Like I've just used this non-stop. It's amazing. So with this next product, I've literally been using this in every single tutorial ever, so you probably like know I'm going to mention this if you watch my tutorials, but this is the LA Splash Architect Waterproof Slim Eyeliner. Oh my god, I've never ever used an eyeliner this incredible. I just can't even describe it. So when I was first doing makeup, like kind of learning how to do eyeliner and stuff, I used to use a pen, and I really recommend that if you're a beginner using a pen, because it's so much easier and like you get a lot more precision and it's just a lot easier. But then I started to move on to the kind of brush applicators, because when you get used to them, that is a kind of nicer finish, I find. This one is actually a pen applicator, and oh my god, I don't think I'm ever going to go back to the brush one. Like, this has been incredible. It is so easy to use. Like honestly, I can't even explain it. It's so easy to use. It's so like pigmented. Once you put it on your eye, it's black, it's like done. You don't need to do loads of layers of it. It's just the easiness of it, I think. I don't know whether it's like the actual pen or like the actual brush thing, but it's so easy to use. I never ever mess up my eyeliner when I use this, ever. I also love this for kind of like just lining my lash line if I'm not wearing actual winged eyeliner and I just want something to put my lashes onto, because as I said, it's so easy to use, so it just creates the perfect line on top of your lash and it's not like difficult to do. My eyeliner has not taken long at all every single time I've used this, and honestly I haven't used another, I can't remember the last time I used a different eyeliner. I've been using this every single time because it's so good. I love it so much. I really recommend it. So the next two products are highlight products, and I kind of wanted to just include one because I don't want to include like loads of the same product, but I couldn't choose between these two. Like, they're both incredible. So the first one is this Milani Instant Glow Powder in the shade Afterglow. I got this because I heard that it was a dupe for the Makeup Forever. Is that the right one? Something like that. It was a dupe for a really great high-end highlighter. So I decided to go for this one because I was going to buy the high-end one, but then I was like, do you know what? I'll try out this one first because it's a lot cheaper. And this has been so great. Like, oh, I'm wearing it on my cheekbones right now and I've just never had any problems with this. It photographs so nicely. It just creates the most incredible glow. I don't know if you can see that. It's honestly insane. I've been loving pairing this with the iconic London Illuminator in the shade Shine. With that as a base and then this on top, it creates the most incredible highlight. Oh my god. And again, Milani is really affordable. You can get it on Beauty Bay. I forgot how much this was, but it definitely wasn't that much, and you get so much product. Like, the pan is massive. I've used this a ton and literally none of the product has gone. Like, there's still so much in there. So yeah, one of my favourite highlighters ever, and I've been using this so much. And then the second highlight I'm gonna mention with you is actually something that I never thought I would like ever. So I recently did a testing video on the new Boohoo makeup, and I honestly fell in love with their highlight palette. This is insane. I cannot even like tell you how incredible this is. So it's like a highlight palette, so you actually get 3 shades. This is £4 for 3 highlight shades. I mean, what could get better than that? Every single shade is beautiful, even the pink one. Like, I looked at that and I thought, right, I just dented it. I looked at the pink one and I was like, right, I'm not going to use that for a highlight. That's not going to match my skin tone. I'll just use that as like an eyeshadow. But actually, it looked really gorgeous when I used it on my cheekbones. My favourite one is definitely this Goldie Champagne one here. That was absolutely stunning. That one's like my favourite. I've been using that the most, I think. And I've been loving using the whitish one on top of that if I really want that crazy glow. But honestly, for £4, this formula is incredible. I think this probably takes over the Milani one for me just a little bit because it's just incredible. It like blends into my face so beautifully and looks kind of like natural but still like poppin'. So yeah, I really recommend this. If you're doing like a shop on Boohoo, just grab this and put it in your basket and try it out because honestly you won't regret it. The last makeup product I'm going to share with you is this L'Oreal matte lip paint in the shade Off-White. I also mentioned this in my Superdrug and Boots haul because I heard that it was just a really nice nude colour and it had a really nice formula and everything, and I really wanted to find that kind of perfect nude colour. Oh my god, I absolutely love the formula of this. Like, first off, basically everyone was saying that it wasn't a matte finish, so they weren't sure why it said matte on it, but for me it is a matte finish. Like, it definitely doesn't feel matte, it feels very creamy on your lips, but it looks matte, which is my favourite kind of formula ever. It reminds me of the Revlon Ultra HD lip colours, which if you watch my channel again, you will know that I'm obsessed with those, but this is like almost better than them. It's so creamy, so comfortable to wear. You can top it up again and again without it getting like crusty and disgusting. I also love the colour of this. As I said before, it's in Off-White 208. I've just been pairing this with so many eye looks recently because it's just the perfect neutral nude that everyone needs in their life. And I've been loving wearing a gloss over this as well because, I don't know, this colour with a gloss just looks insane. So again, this is like really affordable. It's drugstore, so I think I'm definitely going to pick up a few more shades of these because they are that great. So yeah, if you're looking for a perfect nude that's comfortable to wear, I definitely recommend this. So now I'm going to move on to kind of more skincare products, but I'm firstly going to just mention this, which I think is kind of like a skincare and makeup product, and this is the Skin Kissed Serum. So I was really kindly sent this, and it's supposed to just prevent wrinkles, acne, spots, and just make your skin so much better basically. I don't really know how to like describe it, but it's just supposed to be really great for your skin, kind of hydrate your skin as well. So I was really excited to try it because all of those things sound incredible, and I don't really use any kind of serums in my skincare routine, but they also said that it's a really great base for makeup, like a primer. And at first I was really skeptical and I was like, well, I already have so many primers that I love and use every single day and I know work, and for me a serum doesn't really sound like something that I could use as a primer. But oh my god, when I tried this, I wasn't even meaning to use it as a primer. Like, I put it on my skin and then I was going to leave it for a bit and then do my makeup once it kind of sunk into my skin. But as soon as I put it on, it turned into this kind of like tacky, I don't even know, it just really reminded me of the Nivea Post Shave Balm, which again, if you watch me, you know I love. But I tend to stay away from the Nivea Post Shave Balm because so many people say that it's not been great for their skin. Even though it's a great primer, they haven't really loved it because it's made their skin really bad. And even though it hasn't really done that to me, that just like rings alarm bells in my head because I'm like, okay, well if it's like affecting other people's skin, then it's clearly not going to be good for mine. Even if it's not showing signs of not like being good, it clearly isn't if I'm wearing it under my makeup all day. And also I don't want to be using that primer in my tutorials if a lot of you guys don't like it. So when I put this on and it was like the same kind of consistency, I was like, oh my god, let me put my makeup on right this second. So as soon as I applied it, I did my makeup, did my foundation. It was incredible. My foundation looked absolutely flawless on top of it, just like it would look over the Nivea Post Shave Balm. And I also found that my foundation lasted so long with this on. Because it's so tacky, your foundation kind of like sticks to your face, which sounds disgusting, but I mean, it's great. It's also made me so happy that it like helps your skin, because as well as preserving your makeup, it's gonna like, obviously you want something good underneath your makeup because a primer essentially makes that barrier between your foundation and your skin, so the foundation doesn't like mess with your skin and get like in your pores and stuff. So the fact that this is good for your skin and I'm wearing it for hours and hours and hours underneath my foundation makes me so happy. But yeah, I've just really been loving it, and I realise I've been talking for so long about this product, but yeah, I really like it. So I'll leave a link down below for you guys if you are interested. This isn't sponsored, they just sent me it and this is my honest review. The next product is something I also mentioned in my Superdrug and Boots haul, and this is the O'Keeffe's Working Hands hand cream. To be honest, there's not really that much to say about this apart from the fact that it's literally just made my hands feel so much nicer, so much more moisturised, and I just love it. I feel like this hand cream, if you apply it in the morning, it honestly kind of like works all throughout the day, and I don't find myself like having to keep on applying it all throughout the day. It's like the biggest tub ever as well, which I love because I mean, I'm not going to run out of that anytime soon. And it's also not scented, which for me that's amazing. I actually hate scented hand creams. Like, I don't know why I don't like them. I just don't. I don't like the like having my hands smell of like intense, like, I don't even know what most hand creams smell like, but they're pretty much like intense perfumey kind of smells, and I don't like that. It's kind of like spraying perfume all over your hands. Like, I'm not into it, okay? So I love that this is non-scented. It just makes my hands feel really moisturised without kind of having that heavy feel on my hands. Really like this. If you're looking for a hand cream, I definitely recommend this one. So the next thing is a face mask. I was also really kindly sent this, but again, this isn't like sponsored or anything, and this is my honest review. So this is the Beautiful Care Skin Revive Clay Mask. So I've actually uploaded a like mini tutorial on my Instagram using this, so you can go have a look at that if you're interested. But yeah, I've really been loving using this mask. One, it smells incredible, and I love a mask that smells incredible. It makes me feel so nice and pampered and just relaxed, and I love it. But I've found whenever I've used this face mask, my skin has felt so clean. It just feels like it's unclogging all of my pores and just getting rid of all of that gunk on my face, and then leaving it feeling like I've got a new face basically. It's got rose hip, chamomile and lavender in it, which that is like the perfect combination for me. I love chamomile and lavender because one, they make you feel so relaxed. Like, those are the two things that you're supposed to drink chamomile tea when you go to bed, and have some kind of lavender around you, because that helps you sleep. And also obviously those things are going to be really, really great for your face as well. I just really been liking this. I don't really know how to like describe face masks in a way. Like, I don't really understand what it really does, but it just makes my skin feel so nice and just new, and makes applying makeup so much easier. And yeah, I just really, really like it. I think I have a discount code actually. I think it's, let me check. So the discount code is Revive10 if you want 10% off. I'll leave the link down below as well if you're interested in this, but yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it. And then the last product I want to share with you is a face wash. So this is the N-Spa, I think that's how you say it. N-Spa Deep Cleansing Face Wash. So I do have a skincare routine on my channel already. I think I'm going to do an updated one soon, so keep your eyes open for that. But in my last one I mentioned that I used the Clearasil face wash. I don't know which one it was, but it was a face wash from Clearasil, and I absolutely adored that, like, so much. But then I ran out of that. Basically my mum actually bought this for herself, so this was kind of just lying around in my bathroom, so I decided to give it a go because the other one had run out, my Clearasil one. And I've honestly been loving this so much. It feels like it gives me the same kind of effect as the Clearasil one, but I feel like with this one it really like cleans and cleans and cleans my face. It makes me feel like I've just gotten rid of all of that dirt off my face. It makes me feel like it's unclogging my pores, which it probably isn't doing necessarily, because you kind of need like a face mask for that to happen, but it just makes me feel like my face is so clean. I can't even describe how incredible my face feels after I come out the shower or the bath and I've used this. So yeah, I use this every time I'm in the bath or shower. Oh, it's £4. Still has the price thing on it, which actually is not bad. I thought it would be a lot more expensive than that. It says it has a natural vitamin E in it and essential oil of neroli, don't know, and it's just really, really nice. And I really like the smell of it as well. If you're looking for a face wash, I like this one. So guys, that is all my favourites of the month. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Be sure to follow like all my socials like Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. I'll leave them all down below for you guys, and I will see you in my next video.